Hiya, I'm Mike, and for those that didn't watch my last video, I did share a bit about my mental health journey up to now, but given that it's Christmas, as you can see, it's not the most wonderful time of year for a lot of people out there. I know that for the last few weeks I've really struggled, I've been very up and down, and I know that a lot of my friends and family have been in a very similar position. So once again, I want to reiterate how important it is for you to recognise that it's okay not to be okay. There is all sorts going on out there at the moment, so many social pressures around Christmas. You know, I've got a shed load of presents for friends and family. I always go all out at Christmas, regardless of the impact it has on my finances. But that's what I do. It does not mean that anyone needs to splash out, spend money that they don't have on Christmas presents, because at the end of the day, biggest gift to your friends and family is you, or at least that's what I say to people. Now, I know I touched on it in my last video, that Christmas was a particularly tough time of year for one of our family friends who lost a daughter, a sister, who died by suicide. She was found hanging on Christmas Day, possibly the worst thing to discover on Christmas Day, or certainly one of them. Now, if you're anything like me, where in the past you've kept things to yourself and you've not shared them with people, or you don't feel that you've got the kind of support network out there that you need, it really is time to do something about it. The only person that can help you get off that rock or that cliff edge, if you like, is you. Now, it's not something you do on your own. It's not something that you can climb out and happy days, you know, everything's laughing and everything's fine the day after. It does not work like that. I know it doesn't work like that. But you need to reach out to people. There's nothing wrong with reaching out and asking for help. Now, I've spoken to various people in the last few weeks and months, especially since my last video, by my kind of words and the things that I've experienced in the past really resonated with them. Some of them have had a bit of a kick. They've taken themselves to the doctors and they've started on their kind of recovery or ways of being able to cope with things and with the stuff that life throws at them. If you feel that you've got no one out there to talk to, you're wrong. You've got me. I mean, I may know you, I may not know you, but I will happily talk to anyone about my mental health journey in the hope that it helps someone else one day. I would much rather listen to you rabbit on about things that you don't think are that important, or where you don't feel that you matter to someone. I'd rather hear that lot for days on end than hear your eulogy. The awareness around mental health these days is massive compared to what it used to be. Probably which is why it took me such a long time to get to where I am today, where I feel that I've got the confidence and I've got the support around me in family and friends, that I know I can pick up the phone, drop them a text, or just turn up at their house sometimes like a proper stalker, and know that I can just go in, have a cuppa, have a natter, and just let the little things out, those things that then could build up and come into something much worse. You will have someone in your life, whether you know them really well or not, that is willing and happy to help and support. Now, this time of year can throw up all sorts of emotions, whether it's something, you know, from your past, some bad memories, bad experiences, or just that Christmas isn't your thing, and you know what, that's fine. Maybe you're more of an Easter person. Either way, it's that time of year where there's so much stuff going on, there are so many social pressures, like I said before, that it can just become far too overwhelming. Not just that, but the weather, the dark mornings, the dark nights. It's depressing, it really can be. It can be hard to get out of bed in the morning. It can be really tough on your physical health as well as your mental health. Just remember to reach out and talk to people. Don't do what I used to do and bury your head in the sand and think that maybe one day it might just all get better by itself, because that, my friends, is very unlikely. And whether you celebrate Christmas or not, I wish you a very happy festive period and a very happy new year as well. to you, to everyone in your life, and just remember they do love you and they do care about you, even if sometimes it doesn't feel like that.